Well, good afternoon. I'm Meteorologist Mike Simon here at WBIR. I hope you're having a wonderful day. It's been warm and it's been windy. We've had wind gusts 30 to 40 miles an hour at times. As a matter of fact, we tied a record high today. For now, we've gotten up to 80 degrees, and that is tying the previous record set back in 1983. Another day that is extremely warm for this time of the year. Here's the way it looks downtown at the moment. You can see the sun is off in the distance there. Won't be setting for about another hour or so. But of course tomorrow, it'll be an hour later, don't forget. 78 degrees, that's the current temperature. The dew points come up, it's almost 60. It is a little bit sticky, you might notice that. That wind is still gusty at about 26 miles an hour. All of us are very warm, but you notice that we do have those greens showing up there over the northern plateau. That's because that's where showers and storms are, and it's beginning to cool down the atmosphere. The rest of us, we're still out ahead of it, but they're on their way. Wind gust anywhere between 20 to 30 miles an hour, 33, a little higher there in Maryville. Jamestown, wind gust of over 40. Well, there's a storm there, and some of these storms could produce gusty winds of over 40 miles an hour. We have a level 1, just a low risk of them getting an isolated one, for instance, getting severe briefly, that could have 60-mile-an-hour wind associated with it. At the moment, here is that line. You can see it's approaching the Cumberland Plateau. Already made it through those folks up to the north into Scott County. It's almost there too. Fentress County, you're in the thick of it, and it's moving into Cumberland County at this particular time. Most of these storms should be weakening somewhat as they come in, but again, could be pretty strong gusty winds associated with some of these storms, and there's some frequent lightning too. The whole line is moving generally about 40 miles per hour to the east. Of course, individual storms are moving at various speeds themselves. Some of the stronger ones are to the south as typical, and behind it, when it does come through, we're going to still have some steady rain for a little while. You can see the rain filling in, and that means a good soaking as it sweeps through the area. So those of us tonight, probably going to be somewhere between 6 o'clock and 10 o'clock that it comes through the heart of East Tennessee, meaning the valley, and then it'll eventually move on to the foothills and into the mountains. Of course, we'll continue to track these storms for you. There is no severe thunderstorm watch issued or tornado watch for us at all. There was a severe thunderstorm watch earlier back to the west, but that has since expired, and no plans as of yet to extend that into our area at the moment. But they haven't had a lot of problems with severe weather associated with these storms. There have been some wind damage reports. Paducah had a tornado. That's well away from us. This is over the last 24 hours though. The closest damaging wind report ended up being right there at Carthage. Tree down on Little Salt Lick Road, so that's it. Hopefully that's the way it'll continue to where we won't have any wind damage reports, but we'll see as it continues to approach. So here's your dinner forecast. We're at 78 degrees now. Clouds are coming in. Thunderstorms will still be around by 9 o'clock. It'll be 66 degrees. Even at midnight, we could have some scattered showers, although it's not showing up there on that particular graphic. And tomorrow, we could also still have a few showers off and on. It'll be pretty light, most of it, and spotty, but there's a chance that some of those could linger into the afternoon. High temperature, not as warm as today, 70 degrees. And don't forget that daylight saving time begins at 2 a.m. So you got to push your clocks forward an hour, and you lose that hour until fall when we fall back. Chance of rain does go up, and so do temperatures later this week, where they're going to get up close to even record levels once again. Just wanted to give you an update on the showers and storms that are coming in here very soon, so you can plan the rest of your evening accordingly and not be caught outside with some of these gusty winds and heavy downpours. Of course, you can always watch us. We'll be on at 6 o'clock or shortly thereafter at WBIR. So tune in and we'll see you then. Have a good afternoon.